Feel good. Just improving, working on a lot of things, but yeah, just anxious for a series here against a good team, so it'll be a lot of fun. I think we're playing pretty good. I think we're playing complementary baseball. I think we're improving in a lot of areas. I think a lot of guys, individuals are improving, and that's helping us overall. A little bit, but I think it's more about the series you're playing then and how they're going to pitch you, and you've got to realize that everybody's adjusting and learning things, so you constantly be evolving, and so I think you try to adjust series to series as well. I think that was probably more last year. This year I think I'm more used to it, more understanding how to prepare for it and adjust and be ready for it, and I think that goes into everything: sleeping, training, nutrition, all of it. Well, to be honest, I haven't really been following too much of the news, so I don't know all the new rules that go into it. I know that they came out, and so I think I'd have to hear more about them before I made any comments on that. Well, I'm very thankful that I have a lot of support systems around me and people that help in a lot of areas, and that makes things definitely a lot easier, so I can spend a lot of focus here or with Wish Kids or Brighter Days and spend a lot of time with the foundation, so I'm very thankful to have a team that helps with other things as well. Well, I think it's a burden and a blessing. I think the burden was that I want to get back to all these letters, to all these fan mail, to the letters I get from inmates in prison, to the ones I get from sick kids in the hospital. But I think it's also a blessing because now I have the opportunity to walk into a hospital and most of the kids want to see you, and so I take that as a responsibility and an obligation to try to be a good role model, to set an example, and to be able to not be someone that's perfect, but someone that's trying to help as many people as possible. So, by far, 1 and 2 are my mom and dad, and then Danny Werfel was a big example for me growing up, quarterback at Florida. He was the first person as a 7-year-old boy that I saw, putting his hands together in prayer and being humble when he talked in front of the microphones, and that was a big example for a young boy that wanted to do that one day. But there were so many guys that were, came ahead of me that were great examples that I appreciate them being a role model to me. It's great to be able to have support from fans. It's awesome. But at the same time, you're going to get heckled a lot in the outfield, and you're going to hear a lot of naysayers, and so I don't put too much into it, but I am super thankful that, you'll probably come here in a few hours and you'll see kids with special needs that'll be here, and signs from Night to Shine just like there were last time. And so I think, for me, hopefully it's bigger than just people being a fan, because that doesn't really do anything. But if you can transcend a game to something that's special, to being try to be inspirational or be part of something that's bigger, then I think that's what my goal would to be, because I don't care about friends, I don't care about fans, I care about friends, and I care about doing something bigger than playing a baseball game. I think there's different forms of adversity, whether it's loved ones passing away, whether it's having people say you're not good enough to do what you want, there's just so many different forms, and I think it's understanding your identity, who you are and whose you are, and for me that's a child of God. Number one, understanding where my identity comes from in that, and then number two, knowing where my beliefs are and what I'm willing to risk to go out and fight for my dreams. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think it necessarily changes me either way. I played a lot of games in front of fans, and sometimes it's also nice when it's a quiet game. So either way, I think I'm going to be focused on being attentive to the details, the task at hand, whether I'm on the base path, hitting in the outfield, whatever it is. And so hopefully it doesn't change based on who's here. But it is nice to hear some of the stories of different fans and how their lives have been affected by different things I've been a part of.